What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for a brand new iRacing series. No, it is not Draft Masters. That will likely be coming in future episodes, perhaps. I know some people in my Discord channel are very interested in that series, but that's not for today. Today we are running the brand new Mustang Skip Barber Challenge, Mustang Cup, I will probably refer to it as. This used to be a thing several years ago. Before my time on iRacing, there was like a Mustang Cup type thing. But it's come back apparently after like 9 or 10 years, I guess. So we're going to give it a whirl because I own like 9 of the tracks there on the schedule. So I'm going to try to run it all those weeks. This is the first week. We're in week 1 or 2, or sorry, 2 or 3. I think we're in week 2. We must be in week 2. So this is week 2 at Sebring Club, which I actually really love. I think it's a fabulous track. It's a little bit of an interesting track, but I think it's absolutely fantastic. And we're going to see if we can run this kind of every week. So it should be fun. It should be a lot of fun. I enjoy the car. It's no Solstice by any means, but it's a good car. And we'll see. We're not going to take any of it too seriously. I'm not going to try to compete too seriously or anything. It should just kind of be a nice fun series for me to race every week. That's pretty quick. Fixed sets, 15-minute races, so should be very straightforward. We got about 9 or 8 minutes of practice left here. I did run about 3 laps last night just to make sure everything worked, to make sure all the cider markers I had were correct, or at least somewhat correct, and we're just going to kind of hop into it, not take anything too seriously. We'll probably start from the back because I'm running for points, but not for points. I'm running more just to do something all the time, and each week kind of chase points, but not for points. So maybe we'll run multiple. Maybe we'll run one where we start at the back here and learn, and then one where we actually qualify and try. But we'll see. But regardless, we got some time here. Practice going to go to fresh session, my usual 13. Obviously, baseline set, fixed set. So 11-1 is fast from Gianni. Really like this car. It's a good car to drive. Oh, my wheel just like moved. I gotta remove myself here. There we go. Anyways, what I was saying, Travis Grenier and I just got done practicing like 5 minutes ago. Some Petit Le Mans practice. We were going to run Petit Le Mans here in about 2 weeks or so, whenever that is. The two of us, we're going to give it a whirl. It's going to be a long day, especially for him. He's volunteered to take kind of the brunt of the super difficult driving, even though it'll be towards the end of the race. He'll have the night shift to finish up, and then he will also kind of have a quadruple at the end, just because of timing, how that works out. So should be fun. First enduro race with him. Hopefully he becomes a good enduro partner that I've been looking for quite a while. But we were just practicing that, and I have to retrain my brain how to do this and not just mash the gas like you can in an LMDH car. Okay, good start. Anyways, I have no idea what laps I was running last night. I don't remember at all, but I think if we can be like sub 12, we'll be in very competitive shape, but I don't anticipate us being quite that fast. Alright, let's pretend like that never happened. Let's get back out. Probably going to stick with third gear through here. You'll have to do a downshift from fourth. This car, funnily enough, does not handle or drive anything like the LMDH, so I'm going to have to retrain myself here a little bit for a lap or two. It was a good session. I learned a lot. We fixed some stuff. Hopefully made Sid a little bit better. Probably going to use third through here as well. Tricking this car to shift right about the yellow lights on the RPM gauge, which is roughly 6,000 RPM. Alright, let's see where our lap times are here. Start finish line is like right here somewhere. Maybe here. Somewhere in there. Again, I've run this car some in PCC for the last several years, not a whole ton. Not an expert by any means, but I'm familiar with the car and know what it's like to drive and stuff, so that should be somewhat beneficial. And again, I plan to run this every week at least once, hopefully, even if I'm not chasing points or taking it too terribly seriously, just as a series to do weekly along with our C-Fix schedules. So I'm hoping it'll be fun. I'm hoping it'll be a good series, and at least mildly popular. We'll see. Do not expect to be that fast, but we'll see. Start finish line must be up here around the bend a little ways. Somewhere in here. Mid 12, that's not awful, but still like to be a little faster than that. I think we can find a little more time. Oh, got a little bit too much rear brake in there. I say too much rear brake. Need to be smoother. Definitely having a hard time comparing this directly with the LMDH that I just got out of. Yeah, I need to be not only on the brakes better there, but smoother. We'll go back up for one more nice little run here, hopefully. Because this is a lower series, I think it's D-Class, we will get a faster pair, but obviously if you have to take that, your race is pretty much ruined. So we'll try to avoid that. The speed in this car is going to be being smooth. And obviously knowing your brake markers, turns in, and such, which is trickier around this track actually. Should be fun. Alright, let's give it one more good whirl here, maybe two. I don't know how much time we have exactly. We probably got time for 2 laps. Alright. Somewhere in here, start finish line, maybe right there. Still can't quite get in that left-hander there like I exactly want to perfectly, but it's not awful. This car is obviously very hard to shift, so we are using some shift aids in this car. I don't know why I struggle with this car in particular so much, but I do. Hairpin's going to be tricky, especially in some traffic. There's my 12 flat I was looking for. At least now we're in the ballpark. There we go, a little smoother in there. Felt a little bit slow and sloppy into there. It's such a tricky corner because you're turning right at your brake marker and then your apex is way around the corner. Makes it pretty tough. In here as well, I'm just going to have to be brave on the brakes. That's a little better, a little smoother. See what that translates to on the stopwatch. Hopefully it's at least in the same ballpark. Otherwise I have some other issues to figure out. Again, not really chasing speed or anything, but just good to know that you're in the ballpark. 11.6, okay. So that's much better. That's only, well, Anthony went out and ran a 10.8, but that's half second off the other couple of guys towards the front, so I'll live with that. Okay, good to know. We learned some stuff, so useful practice. I think we'll be in the ballpark, and we should be mildly competitive. We'll see how much that carries over, but at the very least, I'm happy with it. So, and again, the beauty of not running for actual results or performance or anything is that if it doesn't go well, I don't care. It's for fun. So, yeah, that's kind of the game plan here. This is the final thing I'm doing tonight, and then I'm hopping off and taking myself to bed. It's been quite the long day, so it's been a nice long Wednesday. I hope everybody, when you're seeing this, is having a nice Thursday. Definitely a solid day. Loading pretty quickly, that's nice. Usually Sebring's a little bit tougher to load into. No idea what the split sizes of this type of race are. Looks like there's 12. We are going to be top split, of course, even at a 3K, so we're going to be right in the middle, number 6. We could use some SR, so I guess we'll go out. Starting from the back is not going to hurt me too much here. Hopefully it's enjoyable and entertaining. 15 minutes should just be about 14 laps or so. A little bit slidey on the cold tires. I think being smoother and earlier on the brakes is going to pay dividends in this race, especially when people start battling each other. Hopefully we can capitalize on some of that. Don't know, obviously. I don't run any kind of aids, so I don't know what kind of iRatings these guys have, but obviously my 6K would put me right towards top of the heap, which I do not want, considering I have no idea what I'm doing whatsoever, so that's where the main comes in handy, or the alt, excuse me. I think we'll probably be, no, let's not drive off. Okay, let's drive off, so much for the SR. I think we'll be right in the middle of competitive as there. Nicholas is spinning out, so assuming he's not 10K just based on that. I kind of like in that little bit earlier, shallower line there. It seems to work out okay. Obviously, you want to maximize the exit. This is the longest straightaway on the track, but and it's into the best passing zone as well, of course. So. Alright, so again, we will not go out for a real queue. I don't know what's up with this camera. We'll see if we can get a black flag or not. I guess not, so. Just go run, you know, most of a lap and then we'll call it good. It's going to be a tricky corner. Easy to run out wide there. It's going to be easy to turn in too shallow here as well. Try to avoid that. I feel like I hooked this one up pretty well so far. Wasn't perfect in there, but it was okay. Alright, well, I think that went pretty well. Just stop here, pull off. Make sure we don't set a lap time. Still got plenty of time left. 10-8 is going to go Anthony to the top of the board. I really do like this track. We ran a FTSS race here several years ago because I do enjoy the circuit, and the layout is pretty good, and honestly it's conducive to pretty good racing even in a NASCAR truck like that. So it wasn't a huge success, but I certainly had fun. Looks like most of the field is qualified. Looks like we'd be somewhere in the middle, which is actually good. I assume this is a standing start, and this car does have a clutch. Don't know how much kind of beating and batting we're going to have here in this series. I don't know if it's going to be really clean because it's going to spread out, or if it's going to be such a short race that's a tight field and small field that beat each other to oblivion. We just got to find out, I guess. So. Hop out again here like we did, and if I'm the last one, if they're waiting on me, I won't go back out. We'll just advance. I don't want to be sitting here having people wait for me. So, has Austin run yet? He has somewhere. So, I guess we will go back out then. Why not? If he's gonna keep going. So. Looks like top 9 cars qualified. Like Bryce, myself, and whoever's behind us there that I didn't ever look at haven't qualified, which is fine. Don't think tire wear will come into play in this, even though it's a fixed set, and this car does burn through some tires relatively quickly. It's easy to overheat them. 15 minutes, not very long, obviously, so I don't think that will be a factor at all. So yeah, I guess we were about 3/4 of a second or so off of the super fast guys at the front. See if this ends Q here. I think we might be the last one still going, so we were, so that's cool. All right, coming from the tail, coming from deep. I'm excited. Standing start it is, which I guess, no, rolling start, I'm sorry. I was incorrect. Interesting, you don't usually see a rolling start in a series like this that's so short. But maybe it's just because this track's weird. I don't know. Either way, tight field today. Yes, it is. Certainly is. So how far do I think we can drive up? So honestly, the lap we ran wasn't that fast. I mean, we'd be 7th, 8th, 9th, somewhere in there. Tight field though. Look at that. Far 161, Roy 164, Cannon 168, and Nicholas 176. So 15 thousandths of a second, excuse me, separating 2nd through 4th or 5th. So very, very, very tight field. Just waiting on a couple more to grid here. I guess 7th, I guess, is the only one. So should be fun. Should be good. Quick race. Hopefully we're not going to be last. If we just kind of come in single digits, I think that'll be a success. If we lose a little bit iRacing, that's perfectly fine. Like to gain some SR. Probably lost a little bit from the 1X and warm up, but we'll see. Again, no idea kind of what to expect from this. No idea what kind of tire wear we're going to be looking at. No idea if we're going green right now or where the pace car pulls off or anything like that. So this is all going to be a mystery, all going to be new. We got people already running into each other on the pace lap, leaving the grid. That's always good for performance. Here we go. Hold on. Thanks for coming. Make sure you drop the like in below if you enjoyed this. I appreciate all the views. Let's get racing. Oh, they're already scrambling. The pace car does not get out of the way very quickly here. All sorts of 3 wide and more. It's got to be good for performance. Someone's going to end up screwing it here. Hey, it's a Bluey scheme. That's the name of my car. That's the other problem here. When the field's tight like this, there isn't really a whole lot of place to go. Decided to kind of let that one go there. We were going to be on a really wonky line. Didn't matter anyways because I got a lot of curb and screwed myself, but that's okay. Still early. Oh, almost did exactly what he did, but we didn't, so there's not last. Mr. Martin. Alright, now we gotta try to go up and pick off some of these other dudes here. Joshua's up ahead. John Norton. I think we have speed for run around them, so. That guy's off there. I think that was Chris. Managed to stay on though. Definitely slidey these cars are with all the torque and power. Got another spinner up here perhaps? Doesn't look like it. Maybe just a drop wheel or something triggering a yellow flag. Alright, well we're still kind of in touch. We lost a little bit of time there. But we're still somewhat in touch within a mistake's length, obviously. I think we can make up time down here as well. Other guys are going to have to brake a little earlier just because of traffic. Did make up a couple tenths there. See if Chris feels need to go defensive, maybe just a little bit. We were able to run a mid-11 there. That's okay. Could use a little bit more speed than that, but not sure how much more we have. This is just one of those corners that triggers yellow flags. That's a 1X there, kind of a bullcrap 1X. I thought we were okay, but that's all right. A little better corner there. Definitely a better exit than both the guys ahead, I think. See if they get to battling or if we can capitalize any. Another one off there, it was Austin. See if he's able to get going and catch back up to us here. Go driver's left on Joshua here. On the grass just a little bit. Probably hurt us, but that was always going to be a tough pass anyways. Yeah, 11.5 there. Oversteer there on turn in. I'd like to get one more spot here if we can get back up to single digits. Or I say back up to, we haven't been at single digits, but if we can get to single digits. I know I'm over-revving the absolute shit out of this right now. Just trying to be quick and precise, and it's not really working at the moment. Another spinner up ahead, perhaps. Looks like it. One car at Nicholas there almost spun the tires right back into us, so that's another spot. Kind of gifted, but it's a spot. I'd like to make a pass, though. I think we can make a pass on this guy if we set it up correctly. Didn't quite get the turn in for that corner that we got in a couple previous laps. Lost another couple tenths there, but should still break even. A little bit of suck down the straightaway. So we got a little bit better exit. Guys behind are definitely catching up there faster, so perhaps not surprisingly. A lot of curve there. That was a little bit not slick. Might end up letting some or one of these guys behind go. Probably end up being both of them, and see if they can open the door for me. Have a good run here, though. You have to try to hang this one out there. It's going to be tough, but we're going to have to try it. Ever so slightly deep. We did get the pass done, but we're going to lose one here to Nicholas shortly. Joshua's dropped out. So we're up to 8th for the time being. I still think we're faster than Chris ahead as well. We just gotta see if we have enough time to get there. We might have around half the race left, is that right? Not quite, so 13, maybe 14 laps, but it's going to be tough to get there and make a pass. So how long it took to make that last pass. Although we are faster, so that's a good thing. If they battle behind us, though, like they are right now, that could help a little bit. I don't think it's going to save us the spot, certainly not both of them, but if they keep battling, that could help us stave off for a little while longer. You never know what can happen, so. Battling in these cars around the track like this is going to just be so slow. Looks like the one car, Nicholas, does persevere for now. Definitely faster than Chris ahead. Green car went way off track there. That was John. Wonder if he had a problem or blew up or something. That was strange. But regardless, for now, it's another spot. That's up to 7th. Five there, my new best lap of the day. Caught this little group ahead of us. Pulled away just a little bit from the cars behind. We gotta be careful not to battle here though either, because they'll catch right back up in no time if we battle too much amongst each other. We could all get good results out of this. Car ahead just punted people out of the way.
Sorry about that.
That's alright, just hook me, why not? And we got wheel damage, lovely. What was that all about? Alright, well. We'll get the faster pair. It was fun for a little while. Not sure what that was about. I hope he still had the wheel.
John, I'll get the position back.
I hope he still had the wheel on the curb, and that's what that was. Otherwise, what the hell are we doing? Oh yeah, we're very, very broken. Nicholas is going to have a rough day in the IR department as well. He's pitching like crazy for no reason. Let's find our dude. Get our faster pair. So, nothing really to play for here. Got too many incidents now. Try to go out there and run a little quicker. Maybe. Got probably 3 to go, so. That sucks. Again, part of that's racing, part of that I hope is just mistakes rather than dude not paying attention and running into us for no reason there. I thought I gave enough room. We'll have to watch it back, obviously, but again, sucks to finish 10th, I guess, at this point, unless someone makes a big mistake. Fun racing, though. I thought we found a decent pace. We were kind of on the back of a couple of those guys, and I was having a lot of fun. Got a couple freebies for sure. Definitely weren't as fast as the one, the 2 cars, but that's racing, so. Got some work to do, and I'm looking forward to the next event with the series, which I think is next week. I don't remember where exactly, but I think we'll be in this series next week as well, which should be an absolute blast. I think these are great races, great idea. Paid car, so it might keep it a little bit cleaner. Of course, we probably won't run our best lap here because we're not going to have any drafted all down these long couple straightaways, but should be pretty quick. Burn a little bit of fuel out of it. It's like on the curb there and below that corner. Get a little bit of fuel out of it, and we have the tires up to temp and everything, so hopefully we can run decently fast. See what the tires look like there at the pit stop. Not too bad. Something might be wrong with Nicholas up ahead. Not sure. Shouldn't get the white flag here. We should get 2 to go, I would think. Oh well, 3x isn't too bad, even though it's going to be an SR loss because it's such a short race. 10th place, it's the 6th car. We're not like we're going to lose 100 iRacing or anything like the 1 car probably is here, but again, not really about the numbers, so it's fine. Should be fun. Thought we were in a good place. We were running, what, 8th, 7th, somewhere in there. Thought we were in a decent position. Leaders got in the way, Anthony. Where Baker's going to get a lot of iRacing as a 12 car. Alright, 1 to go. Let's see what this lap is. Probably going to be a high 11 would be my assumption. Low 12. Drifty corner. Not good for lap time, funnily enough. Haven't quite found that rhythm back after the forced pit stop there. Little bear entry there. We might have to run another one of these this week actually if we can find some time. Should be able to. They run every hour, so that's good. Very nice. Austin got back up to what, 6th, 5th? Somewhere in there. Off the final corner. Something must have happened damage-wise to Nicholas. He's too slow to just be that slow. He was killing us earlier, so he's either made a lot of mistakes or he has some kind of damage. Alright, let's go watch the incident back. Although the dude just left, so he obviously didn't care. I felt like I left room, but we'll just have to wait and see here how this plays out. They make contact. Yeah, he just came across and hooked us. I don't know what's up with this camera, so we'll just go with this one. I mean, there's plenty of space. We're in line with the white car here. Dude just came across, and there was some netcode to his credit, but I mean, you can't just come over even if you feel like, I mean, there's plenty of road over here, and he just kept coming over, so whatever. Got hooked out of the line. Got some wheel damage because of it. I assume it was the left rear, but maybe it was the front. Doesn't change the end result. We'll take a 10th place finish. Probably should have been 7th, 8th at the worst because these guys had fallen off. But again, that's racing sometimes. A lot of incidents for a lot of guys. The leader was the only one with 0x actually. Roy was 2nd with 1x. So a lot of incidents, a lot of attrition and calamity. Austin got all the way back up to 4th like we saw there. Just barely beat John and Yanni. So, I mean, that sucks, but it is what it is. Lost both SR and IR. Was that a single split? It was. Interesting. Lost 0.01 SR, so that's not too bad. 55 rating. That's okay. So everyone in the field, they just must not be done yet. I was going to say, because everybody in the field was 2,000. That doesn't make any sense, but it makes more sense if they just aren't done yet. So, yeah, 5,400 and some change was the 1 car, so I definitely would have been the 1 car in the main. Not a problem. We're back in the 2Ks in the road rating, which hasn't happened in quite a while. We ran a slower best lap than everybody around us. 2nd slowest of the race. Joshua was slower than us, but he only ran a handful of laps. So think we could have run faster than that. I think with some draft when we were up behind Chris and some of these guys here, we probably could have run a low 11. But again, we were not pushing to 10, at least not in this race. And we'll count this as being in that ballpark. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 7 guys would have been faster than us regardless. But hey, that happens. That's racing. So we'll take it. Move on to the next notifications. Nice. So yeah, nice quick race, quick fun. Hopefully it was enjoyable. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want to miss any of the action from iRacing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. This Saturday coming up, 23rd, is a Dirt to Daytona week, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. Check it out. It should be a lot of fun. I'm going to try to run another one of these. Might run a Draft Masters Pickup Cup hopefully Friday night. Tomorrow night we're going to run C-Fix Texas, so be on the lookout for that on Friday, which is tomorrow at this point. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Gonna be a nice couple of recording sessions with some friends and the good guys, and we'll call it. So like I said, make sure you drop that like if you enjoyed it. Keep an eye out for more stuff from this channel. Also have some Camaro content that I've been promising that will be coming out soon. So that's gonna be it. Till next time. Bye bye.